Okay, so now it's recording.
Oh, you're
Base,
recording your Visual Studios.
yeah, we're recording the Visual Studios. So let's say we are obviously gonna have to be writing this on paper, but let's say we're making a new console app called Cities. Yeah,
Sweet.
Cities. C sharp console app. Yeah, da. So say we need to make a class for cities,
Mm-hmm.
and in the exam they give you city name and population.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you obviously in your class you
Create cities program.
add. I hate that.
I just right click on the
Add class.
cities.
Call it city. Yeah. Okay, so this is creating a class city, and we have to make all of the all of the basic things. So first, we'll do that first. So it'll be private
So it doesn't pull.
string
So
name.
so you can't
Access
actually
it out.
manipulate.
Yeah, you can't manipulate this. This is class based. So private int population. Yeah. And now for the constructors, remember public constructor, and then city. It automatically is a public city, and then we want to make one that's. I've got a finished keyboard now, so it's a bit harder for me. I took a finished keyboard on purpose as well. So we want to initialize these, even though this is the base one where it's not asking for any parameters.
Yeah.
We need to initialize them. So it would be literally
This dot.
we don't need to. Is it the way we can just dot name equals really equals and then nothing because we're just initializing it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because this is the base one. This is the one where you don't have to put anything in. You can
Yeah.
just make the object. So this population equals 0. Yeah, so we're just initializing to that one, and then we could make our other subset, which is the same thing, public city, and then in these, I hate you. You're a shitty keyboard. I hate finished keyboards.
Yeah.
Why did I buy a finished keyboard? Yeah, public city, and obviously it's not.
Putting
It
it
can't be the
in the
same.
string.
So it would be string name, comma int population. Yeah. So that's an actual constructor with an overload method, and then it would be this dot name equals name, and this dot population equals population. Yeah. So that's the constructor because they input these two, and it constructs that.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's easier to do the setters first. So
Is initiating the method, and this one's how do they
so
differ?
they both initiate
Yeah.
the object.
Yeah.
So they're constructors. So
I know they're constructors, but I so.
well, if you don't, if you make an object called city
Mm,
and you don't put anything in,
mm,
it'll do this.
yeah.
It'll just construct it with nothing, no values. With this one, it'll construct it with the values that they've put in the parameters section.
Yeah.
And you can do it. You can do one with population first, then name. You can do add other ones. You can it could go. It could go. It could literally go on. You could have loads of constructors. Now, because we're not uh, setting, not getting.
Yeah. Mm,
So it would be public void set name, yeah. Then, where's these? I hate this word. And then obviously
String name.
it would be string name, yeah. And then it would be
This dot string equals name, or this dot name.
this dot name equals name. So it's just like when it constructed, but this is just changing the name for that specific object, yeah. And then copy
And
that.
again for int population.
Public void set population, and it'll be int.
How come you use a double? Because you're not actually adding anything, or
Pardon?
how come you're not using a double for population instead of int?
Because you can't have half a person.
All right, good to go.
That's what I took out of it anyway.
Yeah.
Can't have half a person.
Makes sense.
So this population equals population, and then now obviously we've done the setters.
Now we need to get it.
Now we do the get. So public, and then obviously it's a string. Get name. Obviously there's nothing in there.
Would be return name.
And then we return name.
I'm sorry to repeat. I just want to see
Yeah.
how much I actually know.
So that's just getting the name, and then
Yeah.
public int get population. And then return population. Yeah. Okay, so that is the basic, and then we add a two-string override method as another basic thing.
Yeah.
So this would be public override two-string, and then obviously we don't need to return base. We could just say return, and then return name
Plus name plus return.
plus name population plus population, and then that's it. So that's a public string override. So that's the like all the basic stuff. 100%. Okay. So in our lesson, he wanted us to make a method that adds population from a parameter.
Yeah.
So what it would be public void increase population with the parameter.
Does it need to be camelbacked with the I smaller, or is that just?
When you're making a method, both of them are full caps. It's just you don't have to, but how they want you to do it. You know? So public void increase population with the parameter of the increase. So increase, and it will be an int because the other one's an int.
Declare it, or?
Yeah.
Is it declared in there, or do you have to go up top to declare it?
No, because it's not part of the.
Alright. It's just in that particular.
It's just in that particular method.
Alright.
So, and then increase. So what it is, it's population equals population plus increase. Yeah. So that's just like an increased population thing, asking them to do the thing. That's how much it will increase the population. So really basic. So if we go back into the program, he'll want you to make an array
Yeah.
with say 3 cities or 4 cities or whatever it is. If it's cars, planes, I don't care. He's gonna do it. This
Would
is
you do two separate arrays, one for the name, one for the city?
no, it'll be all in the same. It's the same object.
Alright.
So what we do, we'd say city, say Helsinki equals new city.
We need to put them all in parentheses. Oh yeah, like Helsinki, comma population.
Oh my bad, I just fucked up. New city, and then we'll make the array free, yeah, and then we can. Can't remember how to do this exactly now. God damn it. New city free, and then
We're gonna do curly brackets, or
it'll be like uh,
0, 3,
city
2.
or Helsinki. City. I can't remember how to do this properly, but I did it yesterday. It was really bad. Okay. Fuck you. So one equals new city, and then
Is it recording your whole desktop?
yeah.
We have to push it up more to see it, or?
No, it's just yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just minimized on my screen. How do
Would
we
it
do
be
this?
0, 0, 1, 2, and then just city, and then new city?
I can't remember now. Let me just open this quick. I can't remember how to do these things. Level assignment Tuesday. No, I want actual seed level assignment Tuesday. Oh, didn't try that one. Let's see what this is. I really need to, because I wrote it down on a piece of paper and it was absolutely fine. Like, I don't know why I can't do it. I wrote it down yesterday on a piece of paper. Now I can't remember. Maybe I do need to study a bit. Hopefully this is something about it. I had not to have. That's the first one. There's no car. Car. Name the array. New car. 2. Car array equals new car. Blah, 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 blah. My bad. So yeah, new city, and then it would be
City bracket, 0 brackets.
it would be
It's gonna be cities.
and it'll be cities. Oh, and then you can name it. Oh no, it's just like that. Okay. put a name, so the name could be Helsinki, comma, the string name, string population, and then population is what? 601, 601,000. And cities, 1 equals new city. Just call it S-bar, and it would have 304,000.
Will this come up full size on the video for me?
Yeah. And then cities.
Like what we're seeing right now?
Yeah.
Alright, good.
Cities 2 equals new city. And then we'll say Vanta. And then 200,000. Yeah. Okay, so that's how you have the cities, and they're all set. They're all. This is how they're all made. So it constructs them all. So and then we'll give it a bit of a test. So we could just say city. Uh, cities, and then 0 dot get name. Gotta always remember those. And then we'll just do a console. You know what we can do? We can just write console dot write line, and then we can do cities. Remember, you have to always put in the if you're calling something, you always have to put in this dot toString, and then you always have to put in the last ones as well. Yeah. Remember, even if you have to be getting the information. I'll show you in a tiny bit. And then what we can do is we can do cities dot increase
These
population.
are stored in the heap, right?
Yeah. Increase population. Yeah. Then by 5. Yeah. Because that's the input. That's the increase input.
Is it times it by 5?
Plus by 5. Because we put the plus. And then we can just do console write line this again. And then a read line.
Does it have to be outside of that method?
When it comes. Yeah, load, motherfucker, load, motherfucker, load, motherfucker. Like, name Helsinki population 601 601. So we know the method's working, yeah. So that's how the base works, and that's how. So we've made the whole class. We've made a override string method. We've made an increase population. 1, yeah. So that's the basis. That'll be like part 2 and 3 of the exam. This whole thing would be like, obviously it's not cities. It's probably not cities. It's something else. But it's part 2 and part 3 of the exam. Part 1 is just to make a method like this. Yeah. Just make a method. You just got to think about it for a second. You got to read the question properly. Okay, and then it goes into the advanced stuff. Okay. Okay, so the average. So what it wants us to do, what he wants us to do is he makes the average of all the cities and display the largest city. Okay, the largest city by population. So you got to find the largest, and you have to, and if there's any others that have the same, then they'll both get shown. So for this, we'll just change this to 4. Just change this to 4, and then cities. 3 equals new city. Then so we'll make one that's the same one. Helsinki alternate. Yeah. Helsinki alternate. So this is where it gets tricky. And then 601 000.
How do you know it won't increase with the population?
We'll just do that. Yeah. So those are exactly the same. So now we need to make a method that finds the largest. So it would be
Array, or for loop.
public void find largest. So it would be something, and then the input would be so
City.
the input would be the city array.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's the identifier? Oh, cities. My bad. So it would be your. It is. No, it's the class array. That's the cities. So that would be the input. Okay. So you literally make a new int largest. Yeah. Private.
It's only in this method.
Yeah. It's local. Wait. We have a close bracket. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Open, close, open, close. What's... It is expected. I don't know. So 2 open, 2 close. I hate it when this happens, dude. Really sucks. Okay, well, fuck you. Okay, so int largest. So now we need to say, so we say if, and then, okay, we'll do int largest, and we'll initialize it. This is important. We'll initialize it with cities O's, yeah, dot get population, yeah. So we'll initialize it with that one.
Yeah.
We'll initialize it with the first one. So what we can say, we make a for loop here. In this, for int I is cities dot length. Yeah. So that's the cities dot length. So for as long as cities going. So in that we can go if cities. And then you have to remember this. This is a very important thing for the exam. If cities I, yeah, dot get population, remember the curly brackets, is larger, yeah, than largest, yeah, then largest equals cities I dot get pop. Oh my Jesus, how many? Yeah. So you always have to keep getting it if you're looking for it, because cities dot I means nothing. The population means something. And the largest will become that. Yeah. So that's one for loop. Remember, we were talking about if the cities are the same, it wants to display all cities with the largest population.
That's another for loop, right?
So outside here, outside this for loop, I hate it when it does that. Outside this for loop, make another for loop, and then while it's cities dot length, yeah. So it goes if cities I dot get population, fuck you, get get pop, yeah, equals largest, yeah. If that happens, then console dot write line name plus, and then you have to be cities dot cities I get name, yeah, and then do that plus population plus cities I get pop, yeah, and that's all of that. So when we go into this, we know we know what we're doing. So it would be, would this have to be a because it's over the whole, it's for the whole. I don't know. Okay, so we can just do find. It's find largest. It's because it's another. So we're just gonna have to make this public. It has to be static. Yeah. And then here we could do. Should be able to find city. Really? Find largest. I don't know why we can't just put the. That's weird, dude. And it'll be cities.
Oh, yeah, right.
It would just be cities. Yeah. No. What's the border? Where is it?
Damn curly brackets.
That's here. and then this stupid thing.
You failed ITOP.
Yeah, name Helsinki alternate population. It shows both the biggest, largest cities. But this is wrong. Why can't I just do? Because that'll be object level. We don't. We don't class level.
Object levels outside of all the methods altogether, right? It's anything outside of the method.
1 second. I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, if it's in the main method, they might just ask you to do it in the main method. It has to be static, I think. Yeah, it has to be public static void. So this is a method within just outside the main method on the same page. So public static void. So you can just do find largest city, open it up, and into the city string. So it does exactly the same thing, but it's here. And then you can have one which is city. This is class based. Find largest, and then cities like that. That's when you do it. You can do it that way as well.
Very well.
But this is basically going to be the exam, like at the base level. Or they might ask you to do something else. They might ask you to multiply stuff or find stuff or thing stuff. But this is literally it. But the setting up is the same. You just got to know what you need here, and then everything else is easy because it just pulls from. You make your constructors first, and then you do your make your constructors, then setters, getters, override any methods they want you to make, and then when you're testing, you just got to remember this kind of stuff if it needs to be in an array,
Alright.
basically.
Very well. Can you show me one more thing? Can you show me what was possibly like the type of formula they had or an application they had on the first exam? Do you remember anything? Or was it really simple?
It was really simple, like really simple stuff.
Like create an array and write hello world and
Create an array, and if statements, search for something largest. I think there was largest there. Find the largest one.
yeah.
Using for loops and stuff like that.
Alright.
Just basic stuff.
Good to go.
You got to do both in one exam though.
Wait, though, it's a makeup for both exams, or
For you,